Today is Friday, August 26th, 2022. And today I thought I'd show you the outside of our house and then take you inside and give you a little bit of a tour inside the house. As you can see, a young lady just decided to come and be part of this video. So she's just standing there waiting for me to continue moving. But right now, I'm going to move here. It's been raining today, and this is normally dirt, but now it's mud. So I'm going to be careful as I walk around here. That window you see on the far left is the front window of our living room. The next window you see in the middle there is where our kitchen table is, our dining area. And then that other window, that middle window is at the end of the living room. As we go into the kitchen area, the other one is at the end of the dining area towards the kitchen and cooking area. And then the glass block windows are where the sink and the countertop is and things like that. And you'll notice we have a garage. The garage is 8 feet wide by 20 feet long. At the back end, we have water and at what we call a dirty kitchen. And the house behind us is fairly new. That's been built in the last 2 years. And you can see all the wooded area, the trees back here. And someone's got their motorcycle parked there. In fact, that's my neighbor across the street. So anyway, this is the outside of the house. We'll go back this way. And then, I'm not going to continue this, but I will take you inside the house. And now, once again, to show you the front of the house, you can see how much vegetation is growing. That growing up the pole there is a cactus, and there are a number of fruit buds on that. The fruit is absolutely delicious. So when it's ripe, Narissa harvests that fruit and we eat it. And so here's the rest. And now for a better view, that patio area there with the window, that window is for our main bedroom. But the patio area is 6 feet wide by 8 feet long. So it's just a nice area to come out and sit outside. We had the blue awning put in over top of it. And you can see the window. We have a light up there now. We just had that light replaced, so it works. And then more areas to plant flowers down below. And now I'll take you inside. And now as we enter the house, I just took my slippers off. I'm not necessarily going to cover everything. And in an earlier video, the wall I'm showing you now, I showed you as a before picture. It was in the process of being painted, and it has been painted. The house has been painted. There's our 55-inch 4K television. I saw a 4K television. I watched it in Ecuador, and I just loved the picture that was there. So when I got back and we bought a new TV, we got a 4K. It's dark. It's cloudy outside. I showed you these doors before. I'm going to back up a bit. But these doors were made locally with all of that intricate work. And very inexpensive. Don't ask me how much it cost, but it was inexpensive. So I'm going to close that front door. And as you can see, we have the same on the other side. And now, this is the main bedroom. This was just recently painted blue. And I'm going to show you that on the ceiling, we have an oscillating fan. I'm going to turn that on just so you can see how it moves around and circulates the air throughout the room. People said I should have put it in the very middle of the room, but where it is, it does just fine. It circulates the air and keeps things cool at night. which is the primary purpose. I'm going to turn off the fan now, and again show you these plastic drawers are often what's used. You can see this fan was a housewarming gift given to me by our friends from Naga. There's a table. I have a charger plugged in. The bed is at least a full-size bed, and this is what they do for closet space. They build wooden cabinets. There are a number of shelves in there, and my clothes primarily are in there. The bottom shelf, I have a number of books, and I'm having a set of shelving built right now where those books will most likely be moved to. One of the things I wanted to show you, well, a couple things. First, two scales. The black scale on the right-hand side of this picture was about $30. I got it through Walmart, Walmart.com. And not only does it do both pounds and kilograms, but it also has a app for your phone, and it will record the information. Don't ask me how, but they record body mass and weight and like 20 different physical aspects besides just your weight. And all that can be stored in your cell phone, your smartphone, and works very well. The other one, the gray one next to it, I bought that for $10, 10 US dollars, down in Cuenca, Ecuador, because I knew I was losing weight while I was in Ecuador, and I bought that just to find out and confirm what had happened. By the way, I dropped from about 200 pounds down to as low as 175, and I'm still in that 175 to 180. Now, I thought I'd show you this. This item here is, and you probably recognize it, it's a picture, an electronic picture frame where you can load digital pictures in. You can see photo, music, video, calendar, browser, and settings. They're good for both 110 and 220 voltage, so it works very well. I'm going to pull the plug, which will turn it off, and we will let that go. We have a few things underneath there, under that table. So this is the one bedroom, and a few things I wanted to show you here. We've seen that. Now here, as we come around the television cabinet, a few things I'm going to show you. First, this hurricane lamp. This hurricane lamp I got through Walmart. I'm going to turn it on. It's on a rheostat, so that's the initial level of the lighting, and you can turn it all the way up to fully lit. So this comes in very handy, like the other night when we were without power all night, and you can turn it down to the lowest level. It'll glow all night, and if you need to get up in the middle of the night, the light comes in handy to help you get to where you want to go. As I pull back, this cabinet is brand new. You can see a printer there. The squarish item to the left-hand side is an voltage regulator. The voltage here is 220 volts, and that regulator makes sure it stays at 220 volts for certain equipment, especially your refrigerator. It can vary as low as 160 volts up to 220, and it sometimes can surge above 220. So that is a voltage regulator that helps protect your electrical equipment that you want to maintain. Now, I have a treat for you today. And let's see, yes, you're going to be able to see this. We just had a bunch of baby chicks hatched over the last day or two. You see that we have a light in there. They like the light and the warmth, and they congregate around the light. The black item in there contains their water. The red lid generally has their food, but they will stay in there for about a week, and then we will take them up to the mountain and they will join the other chickens up in the mountain. So there's that. Now I'm going to turn around here, and fortunately the incubator is on. So there's the incubator that just hatched those chickens, those little chicks, and it maintains 37.3 degrees Celsius. And then this is the pink room. So you can see the bed. Now that bed has a lot of extra bedding. The blue sheet that you see there is covering a mattress, and that comes out along with the item you see on top of it. That's not a pillow, it's actually another bed pad, and then pillow on top of that. But these come out at night and go out in the living room area. This is what Narissa, Travis, and Stephanie sleep on. Then we have a window here. This window does not have a screen in it, and I'm having a screen made for it. Another new item, you can see some bedding up there, and this cabinet is new. It's very nicely done inside. Looks like it might need a second coat of paint on it. Another plastic set of drawers. And then this was just recently reorganized, this cabinet area, and a lot of items were taken out of that top thing and put in the brand new cabinet. So there's that. I'm going to take you back out here, and we're going to come over here to the refrigerator. The kitchen area, that's a brand new refrigerator freezer up top. By the way, the Folgers coffee, unfortunately I just used up the last of the Folgers coffee, and so far I have not been able to find brewed coffee grounds here in the Philippines, so I have to ship it from the United States. Usually what they drink here is called 3-in-1. If you like cream and sugar in your coffee, they have 3-in-1. It's all mixed up in the packet. The Nescafe you're seeing there is strictly just coffee, and the coffee pot there just heats up water, and then you pour that into your cup. But this is the glass block windows, the shelving there, and that sink. The sink and countertop are all cement. The sink is cement, so it's all one solid piece, and then the brown that you see is brown tile that's been glued to the cement. One propane gas grill, that's all you need. We are looking to buy a gas oven because we'd like to do some baking, and so we're looking to buy a propane gas oven. Out here, and I'll just show you this real quick. This is our 8x20 garage. So there's the doors and a chair, and some work's been done. We've had some cabinetry built, and there's the one that's been painted already, and this one still needs to be painted. But one of these is going to be put in the comfort room, also known as bathroom in the United States. And you can see the dirty kitchen area there, the counter. There's the sink there in the middle, just as you look through the cabinetry. And that washing machine, clothes washer, we've had that for about 3 years, and it just gave up the ghost. So don't know what we're going to do. I think we're going to try and have it fixed. But this is our garage. Hello. Huh? Okay, good. Aha. So we're having a, let me just see, since this is unlocked, this is my room, and it's really not ready to be shown. This all has to be cleaned up. There's more items down below. There's some books and CDs. But that's the cabinetry that's been made. You can see a window there. We have a window there and a window in the next room over on this side of the building. And then the bed. And there's all sorts of stuff piled on this bed. So, and in the back, you can see the DVDs. Those DVDs are going to be going in to this shelving. So, there we go. And now, the comfort room. You see more storage area. The item in the very center is for shoes. And then the blue drawers all have different things, electrical, mechanical, The second drawer from the top is all hand towels and things. Now this comfort room is unusual. First of all, it's tiled all over. Normally a comfort room is just a cement floor. We decided to tile it. You'll notice that's a standard American toilet. I don't know that I've shown you the toilets that are up at the toilet bowls up at the resort, but they don't have a tank. And they sit about half as high as that toilet. And for me, at 6'4", I don't like toilets that are that low. So we had this with the tank put in, and I'm going to come over here to shoot this so that I'm not in the mirror, but we have that light put up over top, and then the mirror and various places to store things, and that. The sink with the faucet. We put our dirty clothes there in the corner, and then they're collected. Now, you notice that Nova outlet, I had this fan put in here. And I can't tell you, as you're taking a shower, getting bathed, and to step out from it's not a hot shower, but to step out from having bathed and have that cool air on your wet body just feels so good with the heat that you have here in the Philippines. I'll move the door a little bit. Below that area, that's where the one cabinet is going to go to hold the towels and things of that nature. Of course, we have another towel rack, a squeegee, and then this is another unique thing. You might have that shower head in a Philippine bathroom's comfort room, but you won't have the quarter round shower area. And so we had that put in, and we enjoy it, and we have that window as well in here. Now, I'm going to also show you this. 2 buckets and a third green one. What is happening? We actually have good running water, and I'm going to put that off and put the lights off and go sit. Excellent. We had a problem with our drill to put that, get that cabinetry in my room attached to the wall, and they went out and they found somebody that had the drill that would work. So, but I'm going to go out front here and just be able to show you the scenery out here, and it's brighter. But a word about the water buckets that I just showed you. And by the way, you can see there's water coming out there. That's the community water. And the thing about this, first of all, Pambuhan is unique in that we actually have clean running water. So the water you just saw there in the community water faucet, that's clean. You can drink that water, and the water that flows into our house is clean and is drinkable. So we do use that water. Now, when I first started coming here years ago, 6 years ago, there was a 3-month period where they did not have running water. You might get the water at night, but that was about it. But during the day, for the other 9 months of the year, you actually had running water during the day. And you could take your shower, you could, just turn the tap on and get drinking water. I don't know how long it's been, because I've been gone for 2 years, but now you can only get the water at night, sometime after 10 o'clock, sometimes after midnight, and it's still clean drinking water, but you have to fill up those cans, those buckets, in order to have the water for the following day. This water out here, yes, it's during the day and it's flowing, but don't ask me why. It does not flow into our house. So this is what I wanted to show you. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. You can see some houses there across the street. Relatives of ours, Narissa's cousins live across the street, and the cousin's father, the uncle, lives there. And as I say, today is a very cloudy day. That cell phone tower you see there was put in by the other cell phone company, the Smart cell phone company, and it's not completely ready. It's got some antennas there, but it's not completely ready to actually give good cell phone service. So anyway, that's it for now. I wanted to take this video and give you a taste for what it's like in the Philippines. I'll just add this, and I've said this before, I've told my friends in the United States, if you're thinking of moving to the Philippines, the very first question you need to ask yourself, if it was 150 years ago in the United States, and especially the Midwest or the West, where you had no electricity, no running water, no indoor plumbing, obviously no television and no Wi-Fi, the question is, could you live under those conditions? And if you answer yes, that you could live in the United States 150 years ago, then everything will be fine in the Philippines. Obviously, it's not always as like the United States was 150 years ago, but we had the typhoon come through and we did not have power for a good 36 hours. 36 hours before the power was turned back on. So, and again, no power, no Wi-Fi, no television. So if you can live under those conditions, then the Philippines might be the place for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like the video and to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. And we'll catch you again sometime soon.